What's up, horse racing fans? Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Horses. Looking ahead at this weekend's Kentucky Derby prep races, we have the Withers at Aqueduct and the Holy Bull at Gulfstream Park, along with the Sam F. Davis. But right now, we are diving into the Withers, and I'm going to give you my top picks, long shot pick for races 5 through 9, and capping it off with the Withers Stakes for Kentucky Derby points. First off, we have race 5 going a mile. I'm going with number 1 on the inside, Runabout, as my top pick. Kind of got pinched at the start and last time out, so I think definitely going to improve here. Looks to have the top speed. As I'm an 84 speed figure coming into this race for Wayne Potts, gets Eric Kitzel back aboard. Should be able to get in the right position as long as it can get out ahead of these horses from the rail. Hopefully it does not get pinched in again. My second pick is going to be Noble Thought for Gustavo Rodriguez with Manny Franco. Winner 2 times back and an $8,000 claimer. Decent speed figures back in 2021, kind of slacked off last time out at Aqueduct, so hopefully can find this form to get back into it. This 9-year-old gelding out of Harlan's Holiday ran with Flowers for Lisa and Runabout last time out in that $10,000 claiming. Going to the outside for my third pick and Potantico for Thomas Morley, and gets Derby Glass as the jockey coming in here. Kind of struggled in 2021, posted some decent speed figures. Again, ran with these other horses last time out, Flowers for Lisa, Runabout. So kind of maybe something special with this one. I just kind of threw it in here as, one of those sleepers, decent price, 6-1. Probably use Flowers for Lisa in here just because it's ran well and beat these others. My long shot's going to be O'Shea Can You See for Sammy Camacho and Daniel Laxmeter. Some speed figures that are comparable with the winners hasn't really done much. 5th, 7th, 4th place finish. Kind of need to get back what it was running back in May. So it kind of has a long way to go, but definitely should be able to do it out of Curlin here. Should like the distance. Hopefully finds some running room and can kind of break free for a decent price. Moving on, race 6, 6.5 furlongs, a $25,000 claiming race. And my top pick is going to be the 5-2, number 4 for Rudy Rodriguez and Prisoner. Manny Franco gets the mount here. Winner last time out in a maiden special weight for $64,000 with Errata Ortiz aboard, posting a huge 90 speed figure and basically led wire to wire. No issues coming in here. Should be the top of the field. Maybe the best formed horse coming in out of Violence. So should be easy, probably post time favorite coming in. My second pick is going to be number 6 at 6-1, Halpert, a 4-year-old out of More Than Ready with Michelle Giuliano and Kendrick Carmouche. If he's going to be the jockey on this one, we'll tell on post time. But finished third last time out in a $25,000 claimer. Was beat out by Mo Mischief and the Masked Marauder. So that was an interesting race there if you go back and watch. Kind of chasing the chew path and kind of just faded just a little bit there at the end, but kind of held on to the third place. Next, I'm going with number 10 as my third pick, Swinton. Ran in a $50,000 stakes race last time out, finished ninth. Kind of was walked off, pulled up, so that's going to be interesting to see how this one comes back after being pulled up in the last race. So watch for this one to actually get scratched out, if anything, just as them taking an extra precaution. Race 7, we have a mile allowance race for $82,000. Top pick in here is going to be number 4, Three Jokers out of Tory Lane Candy. You kind of have to go back a little ways, back in July and April, to find this horse's last win in the allowance races for 45 and 72,000. Finished second last time out in an $82,000 claiming race, with some stakes races before that. So kind of gets a little bit of class relief in here. Posted big one-on-one speed figure in that race last time out, so definitely has the speed advantage over some of these other horses in here. Second pick is going to be the 6th Dust Devil at 9-2, 5-year-old out of Tapiture. Finished 4th last time out in an $82,000 claimer, or an $82,000 allowance. 12-2 in 2021, 21-3 lifetime, but it has the speed if it can get back to that form. And I think with Wilmot and Jose Ortiz gets them out, I think Jose is a hard rider that should be able to set this horse up nicely. And third pick, just going to the outside of that, is Southern District for Chad Brown and Manny Franco. This one's interesting. Again, another one that's been running in these $82,000 allowance races. Not really done much. Finished third last time out. Kind of the best finish that it's had in several months. And kind of one of the few that's posted decent figures coming into 2022. My long shot pick going towards the outside with American Gentleman. A 4-year-old out of American Pharaoh gets Jose Lascano aboard for Gustavo Rodriguez. Posting huge speed figures, so definitely has the speed for this. 99 last time out with a win, so coming off of that win in a $50,000 condition. So kind of one to watch right there at 50 to 1 or 15 to 1. I will definitely be throwing this one in there just with the pedigree alone and the connections. Seems to be one that could easily play spoiler. Probably the hardest capping race in here was the race 7, in my opinion, just because of the allowance. Tough field. And here we go. The highlight of the card is the Grade 3 Withers Stakes, going 1 mile and an 18th for $250,000 and Kentucky Derby points. And here, my top pick is going to be Courvoisier. I like this horse in the Jerome. The horse was my top pick in the Jerome. So I'm riding high on this horse right now for Kelly Breen. Kind of disappointed that it does not get Jose Ortiz. It's going to get Ruben Silveira. So that's going to be a huge flag to see what this horse is really capable of. How's it going to handle that jockey change? But as you can see, looking at the past performances, it's had 4 different jockeys on it in its last 5 races. So hopefully Ruben can get this horse where it needs to be, just off the pace, pressing the lead just a little bit, and then it can make its run into the final turn. The horse I think that has the best chance of being Courvoisier is going to be early voting with Chad Brown, and here's where Jose Ortiz ends up, gets off of Courvoisier, comes here for Chad Brown, which makes sense. Early voting, 3-year-old son out of Gunrunner, won its maiden last time out, so comes in undefeated, comes in posting a 79 speed figure in that last race. And unfortunately, I believe Courvoisier is definitely going to be up against it with this one. A horse that's also likes to sit right off the pace, so I think it's going to be a battle. Is Courvoisier going to go to the front? Will early voting go to the front? And then it's just going to be a dead heat from there. My third pick is going to be going to the inside. Constitution Lawyer, number 1 at 7-2 with Jose Lascano for Raymond Handall. 1 for 1 so far in 2021. Won last time out in an $80,000 maiden. Posting a huge 91 speed figure. Has ran against Courvoisier in a maiden special weight at Aqueduct. So is familiar with some of these other horses in here. So that's kind of why I'm using it rather than passing up Cook Creek on the outside, who did run in the Jerome, the Nashua, and the Rocky Run. Failed as a favorite last time out. It seems like the horse is going the wrong way, and maybe the distance is not for Cook Creek right now. Just prefers maybe those shorter distances. For long shot picks, another tough race. I'm going with number 4, Gilded Age out of Magdalia d'Oro. $120,000 maiden special weight last time out for Wilmot, posting an 87 speed figure. Really not a whole lot in there. Came flying late in the last turn, kind of going from 7th to 1st, and then kind of cleared away from them. So kind of one to watch to see how this race is going to set up. Easily is going to get the distance. No issues there. Another one that I liked was number 2, Grantham, for Mike Baker with Victor Carrasco, winning last time out in a $62,000 maiden special weight. So another one to watch on the inside for another long shot pick. And we're going to wrap it up and try to get this pick 5 and pick 4 home with the top pick in the last race, going with Golden Code, a 3-year-old son out of Honor Code. Sits at 5-2 on the morning line with Todd Pletcher and Kendrick Carmouche. 1-0 so far. Ran in a $70,000 maiden. Finished second in that race. Kind of beat off another competitor in here. So definitely love the pedigree. Think this horse should run well on the second start. Looks to be getting Lasix again, or first time Lasix, so that should help here. And then I'm going to use number 9, Relate. Again, another horse that's 1-0 so far in 2022. Finished second in a $70,000 maiden. And another one that still gets Lasix and should do better off here coming back from running on a sloppy Aqueduct track. And then third pick and long shot pick to kind of use possibly in this pick 4, pick 5 rally is going to be Curlin's Wisdom. Kind of one of the heavier raced horses in here. Ran 3 times, has not finished first, but did finish second last time out with Jose Ortiz, so that's kind of why I'm going with him again in here. And I'm going to use Double Maker, 3-year-old out of Empire Maker, as my long shot pick at 12-1 with Ruben Silvera for Robert Ross. Not raced, so that's why I'm going to throw this one in here. Kind of got to watch out these first time starters. Definitely one with that pedigree with Empire Maker. So that kind of caps the Withers Stakes, as I said before. I'm going with Courvoisier as my top pick in the Withers, with early voting as my second pick, and I believe it's going to be a duel between those two. So if you're on those 2 horses, as we are with Bourbon and Horse Racing, give us a like. Make sure to subscribe to our videos. The Holy Bull will be coming out soon. You can go back and watch our Pegasus videos and our other Derby prep videos that we have put out, and we will continue putting these out each Kentucky Derby prep weekend. And make sure to go and like those videos and check out the Kentucky Derby top 5 that we posted a couple of weeks ago, where we have Courvoisier as one of our top 5 horses in there, and hopefully we can keep him on our top 5 as he moves forward from the Withers. Thanks for listening, and hopefully you guys win big Saturday, whether you're betting Aqueduct, Gulfstream, Santa Anita, Tampa Bay, or any of your favorite tracks. Thanks for listening.